Right now, Cairns is quiet, but in just a few hours this city will transform into the biggest networking frenzy in the whole of the world of real estate. And here's the thing, not all of it happens down there in the Palais de Festival. Some of the most important handshakes, the biggest deals and the wildest stories don't happen inside the main conference halls. They happen here, on the side streets, in the bars, down on the beaches, at invite-only parties and places that you won't find on the official schedule. This is the real MIPIM experience that most people never see. In this video, we're going to dive into the fringe, the secret world of off-the-books networking, the side events where multi-million-pound deals get made, and when people who come here without a badge, but still leave with game-changing connections. So how do you navigate the unofficial side of MIPIM? And is it even possible to make an impact here without spending thousands and thousands of pounds? So let's find out. Cairns, early March. The sea is still, the streets are quiet, and for a moment you'd never guess what's about to unfold. But look closer, something's building. Trucks are unloading, banners are being hoisted onto hotels. Delegates are arriving in waves, pulling wheeled cases, scanning group chats, pacing to their first meetings. This isn't just a coastal city anymore, it's fast becoming the centre of the global real estate universe. Over the next 4 days, more than 23,000 professionals will descend on this town. 90 countries are represented. City planners, architects, fund managers, property developers, politicians, local councillors. They're all here with one goal, to connect. But it's not the numbers that matter, it's the energy. Cairns takes on a different rhythm this week. You can feel it in the air. The pace quickens, the conversations spark instantly. Every table, every step along the Croisette becomes a potential meeting. And whether this is your first MIPIM or your 20th, the feeling is still the same. This is where deals happen. The only question is, where will you be when they do? By midday, the streets are buzzing, coffee shops are overflowing, and hotel lobbies are alive with deals in progress. But what exactly is pulling all of these people to Cairns? What makes this week here so important that global decision makers rearrange their entire calendars to be here? To understand the scale of what's happening around us, you need to understand what's behind it. To understand the scale of what's happening here, you first need to understand MIPIM. Just to be clear, this isn't an official MIPIM video. We weren't paid or asked to make this. Everything you see is from the fringe, the informal side of Cairns that happens around the event and not inside it. MIPIM is the world's largest real estate marketplace, a 4-day convergence of ideas, investment and influence. From the outside, it might look like a trade show, but on the inside, it's city making, deal brokering and future city building in real time. Inside the corridors of the Palais de Festival, you'll hear over 40 languages. Delegations from global cities pitch their investment plans. Startups demo new PropTech innovations, and panels debate everything from affordable housing to carbon neutral infrastructure. And behind closed doors, the real power moves happen. Developers shake hands with investors. Mayors commit to urban regeneration, and billions in capital are moved with a nod and a signature. But here's the catch and the reason for this film. Not all of this happens inside the Palais. In fact, some of the most important moments happen miles away, over lunch, on a morning run, or at a beachfront bar at midnight. Because in Cairns, the official schedule is only half the story. And for some, the most important connections happen before they even arrive. Long before the panels, the speeches begin and the badges become scanned, something unique is already in motion. Every journey tells a story, and for some, MIPIM starts on the tracks. The Can-Can Express isn't your average train ride. It's a privately chartered route from London to Cairns, carrying hundreds of UK property professionals through France in one rolling networking session. Picture it, train carriages, reserved tables, drinks flowing, introductions happening carriage to carriage. There's no PowerPoint, no exhibition stand, just conversations, some planned, some spontaneous, and many career defining. It's networking stripped back to its most human level, a shared experience, 7 hours long, where people aren't just exchanging business cards, they're building rapport. It reminds us that the most valuable asset in real estate industry isn't just property, it's relationships. And often those start in places no one thinks to look, like a moving train somewhere between St Pancras and the French Riviera. By the time the train arrives in Cannes, the ice is broken and the first connections are already made. But this journey isn't just about getting from A to B. It's about starting MIPIM with intention. Sharing a table, a story, a glass of wine before the sea is even in sight. I spoke to two passengers, Natalia Tompkins and Gary Alston, about why this train has become more than just a commute. It's become a community.
I travel on the Can Express, which is a networking group, great for people who've never been to MIPIM before. We're about a group of 25 to 30 who all travel from King's Cross in London via train to Cannes. So you've already instantly got that network of people you've met on the route here, and we're all each other's safety net whilst we're here. We're all in a WhatsApp group together. We're all recommending events to each other and, you know, swapping notes and inviting each other. Yeah. So I think if you're new to MIPIM, definitely find a networking group, you know, like them, who the Can Express to travel with. It's you've already kind of built that safety net. If you were feeling like you're alone or you haven't got enough in your calendar, we've basically all swapped notes and everyone is always welcome, and we help each other out and put things in the message every day of where we're all going, and people are welcome to join. So yeah, I'd recommend it.
The Can Express was definitely an experience. It was a great opportunity to actually start networking on the journey, so we've met some good contacts there as well, and I think we've made a few friends.
I heard there's a lot of wine being drunk.
There was a fair bit of wine being drunk, a bit of mixture, quite a lot of rosé. They say they pick wines that were going through the regions, but I wasn't really paying attention to that.
So there you have it. By the time the Can Express rolls into town, the buzz is already building. Business cards have been exchanged and conversations are already underway, and the Palais de Festival hasn't even opened its doors yet. But the real magic is just getting started. Because in part 2 of this series, we're going to go deeper and we're going to look into the fringe. This is where the deals happen when no one's watching. We'll hear from first-timers, seasoned regulars, and the veterans who've shaped the unofficial rhythm of MIPIM for years. So if you're enjoying the ride so far, make sure to hit subscribe and tap the notification bell so you don't miss out on part 2, The Fringe in Focus.